After completing the torque pin installation and installing the display in the cab, power on the display and then press Menu Bar to display the menu bar. To start recording piles, touch Main Menu and then Job Management and then touch New. It is mandatory to complete the job name field. To enter a job name, touch the text box and then use the on-screen keyboard. Complete the other fields if required. These fields will appear in the Excel spreadsheet. When you've finished entering the job information, touch Save and the new job will appear in the job list. To highlight or cancel a job, simply touch the job name. Once the correct job is highlighted, touch Select and the current job is updated. Hit Exit to return to the main menu. Next, it is necessary to check the pin orientation relative to your prime mover for correct function of the built-in inclinometer. Choose the correct position of the pin relative to yourself and press the back arrow to return to the main menu. Under Data Logger, you can change the default Data Logger settings. These are the settings that are recorded on your Excel printout. The data record intervals can be specified in seconds from 1 to 60 seconds. If equipped with the Laser Rangefinder option, you can specify the depth interval of the data readings instead by pressing the Mode button. You can also choose the torque at which the data logger will start recording. We will choose an interval of 8 feet and specify 5,000 pounds per feet as the torque at which logging will commence. Press the back arrow to return to the main menu. To start a pile, hit Menu Bar, and then hit Start Pile, and then enter a pile number and press OK. Pile number is mandatory to log data. Hit Start Pile again to start your pile. You can see the current pile number in the top right of the display. You can see in the top left that we are not currently recording, as the torque threshold was set at 5,000 in this instance. Once we hit 5,000, the record light shows green in the top left. In the yellow box below the torque is the target torque. This is operator selected. Touch the yellow box to enter a value, and it will turn green once the target torque is met. If you have an extension to put on your pile, press Menu Bar and then Joint, and the length of the previous pile and press Enter. The depth shows in the top left. Press Pause Pile to continue operation. To finish the job, press Menu Bar and then End Pile, enter the depth and press Enter. The pile is now completed and the data saved to an Excel file. To change the scale on the bullseye, touch the bullseye and then use the arrows to select 2, 4, 6 degrees. 1, 2, 3 degrees, or 10, 20, 30 degrees. For a battered pile, once your prime mover is in position at the desired angle, in this instance 6 degrees, it is possible to recenter the bullseye. This will now keep you running on a 6-degree angle. This is all logged on the Excel datasheet. To export a file, first insert a USB flash drive in the rear of the display. Then press Menu Bar, and then Main Menu, and select Job Management. Choose the job you wish to export, and then press Export. You can now choose to export just the current job selection, or export all jobs. Hit Exit when it is completed. The writing changes from black to green, indicating the job has been exported. If you have the Laser Rangefinder option, it is necessary to calibrate the rangefinder before use. Proceed to the main menu and touch Calibrate Range Sensor. Position the boom as low as possible and manually measure the distance from the rangefinder to the ground. Enter this value. Next, position the boom as high as possible and manually measure the distance from the rangefinder to the ground. This is best achieved by fastening the tape measure to the rangefinder on the boom. Enter this value. Calibration only has to be done once, immediately after installation of the torque pin. At the top of the display is the SP symbol. This brings up the smart pin info such as module type, software version, etc. Hit Close to return to the main screen. If using the optional RPM attachment, RPM is displayed on the main screen.